All right, guys, how's it going? So, as you can see, I'm not in my usual environment. I'm a little bit nervous about recording this video because there is music on in the background and YouTube might tell me off for it. So we'll see about that. I have been up since 3:30 this morning, so I'm exceptionally tired. 3:30 UK time, and then I took my flight to England, obviously. So yeah, I'm going to be on the move for a few days. Anyway, so yesterday, quite a few different journalists, if you want to call them that, and so-called football transfer experts and that, were making various claims about Xabi Alonso and Liverpool. Loads of them, loads of different ones. Ekrem Kono, is it Kono? Turkish journalist, a global transfer news expert. We've spoke about him before. He said Bayern Munich plan to offer Spanish coach Xabi Alonso a 3-year contract. Liverpool directors plan to hold new talks with Spanish coach Xabi Alonso in March. Like, how does he know that? He don't fucking know that. Do you know why he's saying that? Because we're literally 3 days away, 3 days away from March. It's not rocket science, is it? So I won't pay too much attention to him for a start. Then we've got Santi Auna. Auna? You know, I like the names. Journalist from Foot Mercato. This is if these are even like legit accounts, you know what I mean? He's come out with some. Where's the one that he said? Santi. He's put something out yesterday saying Liverpool had new positive contacts with Xabi Alonso. The manager wants to move to the Reds, who will continue to push in the next weeks. Bayern Munich is there, but for now, Alonso is more excited to join Liverpool and the PL. And then there is a link through to an article on Foot Mercato saying Xabi Alonso has a clear preference. Again, I think these people are clutching. Sasha Savolieri. Heard this one come up first of all yesterday. No idea who this person is, describing themselves as a media personality. Don't know if it's even like in legit account. I really don't care, to be honest with you. I don't pay any attention. But a lot of you guys do, you know, you'll hear rumours and don't know where they come from. So, Fabrizio Romano, he's chimed in with a few comments, which I thought I would mention to you because you might appreciate them. One thing I will say, you know, I really like Fabrizio Romano, and I've mentioned before in the past, I once mentioned, you know, sometimes it can be a bit of a tap-in, and what I mean by that is that I monitor everything around the world, trust me, and sometimes I'll see something come out saying I don't know, Portuguese publication, and he mentions it a few minutes later. There's nothing wrong with that. Everyone does it. And, you know, sometimes I get these loons on here that latch onto comments like that. But if you watch my, you know, what I mean by that is an isolated, I'll say one thing one time and then they'll say it forever. As far as I'm concerned, Fabrizio, he's the man, isn't he? Do you know what I mean? I like him. I do like him. I do pay attention to him. I do know some of the people that he knows, and he's absolutely worth listening to. So, he said, we're hearing fresh stories about Liverpool and positive talks over Xabi Alonso. And while I respect other journalists, like the ones we just mentioned, maybe even if it's them he's talking about, and their sources, my understanding is that there is nothing new to report on this saga. I honestly have no news yet on Xabi Alonso. It's normal that we may have reports. One day reports on being close to Bayern, one day same on Liverpool. But my understanding is nothing is decided or close yet. Alonso is 100% focused on doing something historical at Bayer Leverkusen. Meanwhile, both Liverpool and Bayern want him, Bayern Munich obviously, but we'll have to wait and see what happens. And as I've said before, Alonso is a top candidate for Liverpool, but not the only one. Liverpool will appoint a new director and then a new manager. That step will be crucial to decide on the new coach. And we're told, of course, that the new sporting director will be in place next month, right? I hope. And I think that's always been the case, you know, new sporting director first, and then the manager will follow. So the reason for making the video really is just to say, just try and ignore these people. I don't know if even some of these journalists are journalists or not. Some of them are, but the names are so irrelevant to me. Maybe you spend more time on social media watching this stuff than I do, but I can assure you that I do hear about all of these claims and I never pay any attention to them, but I would pay attention to Fabrizio Romano, Sashout Mo Salah, now all these people are here. And I would agree with Romano. I don't think there is anything new to report, and credible people, they're not really saying anything, are they? That's because there's nothing to fucking say, to be honest with you. I'd go as far as saying that Liverpool have made contact with the Alonso camp, but I don't think that would be rocket science. You know what I'm saying? And I personally think that as of today's date, the 27th of February, I still think it's his to turn down. Obviously, Ruben Amorim is a very justified second favourite now. He's come right down from about 10th, 12th outsider or something like that. He'd be the one that I would want if Alonso didn't get it, but I'd be very surprised if Alonso didn't get it, guys. So, reason for the video, just ignore all the shite. Listen to people like Fabrizio Romano and keep the faith. That's it, I guess. So, gotta go. It's very busy here. I'm going to try and do maybe some more videos when it's quieting down a little bit. And I will probably do a stream later today as well. Make sure notifications are turned on. Please thumbs up the video if you appreciate my effort or whatever. You know what I mean? If you appreciate, doesn't mean you agree with me. More importantly, leave a comment. If you want to get me a beer to spend at that bar behind me, get me a super thanks, man. Hey, God loves a try. Yeah. All right, guys, I'm going to sign off. Hope this video comes out all right. I'm recording it on my laptop. So I'll speak to you in a bit. All right.